With recent marketplace shifts, globalization, and mainly the technology, organizations can anticipate changes in the way they do business as well as the number of professionals they employ in the future. The workforce is changing, and the workplace of tomorrow is a modern work environment that supports an organization's current and future business requirements and the realities of today's evolving workforce in a cost-effective manner. At the same time, the workplace of tomorrow should demonstrate the flexibility to evolve in response to changing demands.
Hello and welcome. My name is Alejandro. In the next few minutes of my presentation, I will be sharing with you what a virtual workplace environment is. I will also be talking about what disadvantages might be presented within a workplace with a virtual environment, and also the advantages that the virtual workplace environment can offer. Last, I will give you my insights of what we can expect in the future of a virtual workplace environment. You probably have wondered why so many people in America have lost their jobs, and not just in America, but throughout the world are struggling looking for a job. And I'm not talking just ordinary people, but for instance, professionals, like for example, in the information technology field. And you probably have also wondered why walking in front of a huge corporate building or company building holding plenty of parking spaces, but only you see a few cars parked in front of the building, meaning that only a few employees are within the premises. Well, one thing is the high rate of unemployment that has been that has uh, caused the recession that the country went through, and not only the country but globally. Well, but the other reason is because a lot of companies, a lot of organizations are going virtually. Now, what is virtual? What is virtual? The virtual workplace has varying definitions, but mainly refers to working environment that may not have a central, a specific location in which employees come to work Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, every day, clock in, clock out. But rather than having a central specific locations or physical building, this type of workplace depends largely on technology. For instance, mobile devices, laptops, tablets, can be BlackBerry phones, you name it, and they're all connected through the internet. And other resources such as the telephones, conferencing software to do video conferences within the virtual team. And a great tool is the email service through cloud computing and faxing, and all this happens from multiple locations, which are often the employee homes. And in other words, a network of employees, a network of people that are employed by a company from different locations makes up the company. Um, and the workplace is not a real single location. Uh, for example, some websites can employ writers from all over the world, and they can do the work from home, having a laptop, having a personal computer, and a Wi-Fi access. They can write at the beach, in the library, on the park. They can be riding the bus, uh, anywhere at the local coffee shop, and but just to name a few options. You can even waking up in the morning and turning on your computer into the Wi-Fi and then going in and doing your work. The virtual workplace is all of these individual places combined, and and are connecting all of this to the company server. So it's all of these different locations, all of these different employees from different places that are connected to the company server. Um, now, inconveniences that you can have from a virtual workplace. I can, from my research, I found only two of them, which are isolation and the trust. Isolation because we as human beings like to be like to socialize. We like to be in front of people physically, talking to them every day, interacting with them. And virtual workplace is meant to work anywhere from any place, but usually you will work by your own with the company. Now another, and then the next one is trust. Usually trust has to be built, but I don't want to go into depth into these inconveniences because I think this is part of the adaptation that we need to go through uh, with with the virtual workplace that it's taking place on this day. Now, what I emphasize more on the advantages that the virtual workplace provides. A virtual workplace provides several advantages for the employers as well as for the employees. Studies show that virtual employees are 60% more productive than office employees. This is a big plus for companies. Plus, virtual employees can save companies a lot of money in like office spaces, infrastructure such as computers, office furniture, fax machines, etc. Uh, and I think everyone loves the idea of being able to work his own schedule. For instance, working around picking up the kids from school or taking them to a doctor's appointment, and without having to take the whole day out from work. So I think flexibility here is the key work in working virtually. Virtually. In addition, think about a lot of savings that the virtual workplace can provide. For example, a commuting costs. How many thousands of gallons can be saved on a daily basis just by working virtually? Looking back in the days when there was no internet connections, who would have thought that you would be able to one date in the future to be able to instantly a text, a message, a photo, or make a video call with anybody into the global, any part of the world, any place in the world. Now, just imagine that you can be able to work for a company virtually. Imagine working for a company just virtually on the comfort of your own home, or having a business and communicating with your virtual employees on a daily basis through email, having your virtual secretary, making your virtual business transactions either in your own business, either one business location to business location, could be one in Los Angeles, another one in New York City. Now, taking some statistics from flexjobs.com, since 2005, the numbers of workers who are working virtually has increased over 60%, with now over 2 million people working in flexible schedule or part-time. Now, if you think or you're tempted into thinking that people who work from home are women, think think again because slightly over half or 53% of those who work from home are men. And if you think about it, also taking a note from this, it says 79% of all workers or all employees, all types of jobs, uh, would work from home at least a part time if the companies allow them to do so. Nevertheless, there will be still for the future jobs that will require hand labor or physical presence of an employee to perform the duty, to perform the job, uh, rather than uh, having a physical, I'm sorry, having a virtual machine to do everything for them. This is it for my presentation. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you go virtually. And until next time, thank you for watching.